Oh, you've done it. I cannot lie. My math placed the odds of your survival at 0.00343. Unfortunately, I trust. Thank you again. By law, unfortunately,
Solving the universal equation. The following song has been determined to facilitate abstract thinking and constructive rumination.
One thing that you have to know, irrationality.
Yeah. Someone's bucking for a promotion.
What have we here? You're definitely not a member of my battalion. You best be. That is by far the best news I've heard. I'll send one. I assume you've got something important. Why would I be? Are your lamps in orbit? My superior is signing. Huh. That sounds like. If I could have solved it, make it quick. We were working on getting around it by tunneling through a mountain. Unfortunately, work is ground to a halt. Extending my. Agreed. But they have no defenses on that side. Our equipment Of course not, No.
Seems the invaders seek to keep us out. And if they want us out,
Looks like we're about to have company. You've 5 seconds to make plain your intent before I let my boys here. 4, 3, 2, last chance. identified.
Prey for, their foothold is insubstantial. Their momentum stalled.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Reportedly operating at 89.25% efficiency, more than adequate to reinforce their military ranks. The factory is also involved in manufacturing.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Locking them down. Torpification in progress.
Such irony.
You have my thanks and my hammer.
Praetor's habitability, even for our foes. Will those laypersons ever shower us with gratitude for not turning it against them? Of course not.
Now we carry on. And as always, anticipate and calculate.
And now, additional data and/or music determined to facilitate cognition. Next up, well, the seers among you already know.
I assume you've got something important to...
That wasn't the song I was supposed to play. Oh, I forgot to carry the one. Warning, the following song mentions some actions that are incorrect. Something your fractions should never be.
Better have a look.
Have you seen a tin of boar scrubs? Think I might have dropped it somewhere around here.
It's gone.
It didn't just sprout legs and
Wasn't
walk
anything.
off.
Look down. We call it the Great Tax. All of us on the floor paid sooner or later.
These corporate journalists
Try something engaging and
so many died defending this poisonous slurry of commonplace molecular chain. Stop receiving medical support.
You have tuned your receiver to Grand Plan Wireless. We verify before we amplify. Attention order acolytes, perfection now exists in sandwich form. Our scientists have created
Mighty glad that's over and done with. Just need to finish reinforcing the tunnel, and I can collect a big fat bit.
for complete lunchtime fulfillment, for it has arrived. You are welcome from the Order of the Ascendant. Whimsical computational jest 37A. Be like the minus operator and make a difference today. Avid followers of our predictive playlists are already aware of which song follows. Interested in receiving our weekly selection of mathematical clues? Visit your local predictory.
interstitial hall and exhibition tower is off limits for the foreseeable future to any and all non-essential personnel. All requests to view the prototype rift anomaly modulator are hereby suspended for the time being. We will all inquiries and studies of the research results.
This is Grand Plan Wireless, broadcasting soothing tunes for your audio canal and enriching content for your cerebral cortex around the chronometer until we achieve ascension. Transmit continued tribulations from Cloister, where our settlement of Newton has yet to recover from calamitous events in its recent history. This working facility, once a tranquil haven of intellectual inquiry and data extrapolation, remains under the slaughterous thumb of the Those homicidal societal cast-offs worship the rifts, the very phenomenon our scienticians are attempting to mitigate. Put us at odds. If only Dawn's cultists resorted to reasoned discourse rather than wanton bloodletting to promote their point of view. Ultimately, we must prioritize the security of Newton.
Subjects,
not just for the
listen
safety of
well.
scienticians,
Days ago, our beloved sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, submitted himself to mental refreshment to strengthen his resolve for the good of all. At his command, I, Emery Thoreau, now accept for I address you today not as the consul, but I cannot do it alone.
The spread, illnesses, and eventual control of the purple-berry parasite. OA Archive transcription number 3918-4 begins here. Hello. For the record, my name is Marie.
What?
Class 4 of the
But it is not a time for
Today
that.
I would like to talk about
It is a time
irresponsible
to
spread of
celebrate the
purple-berry
bravery of
parasite
our once and future sovereign.
and former
So dry those tears as I call upon you
spread
to
of
stand
with corresponding rise in gastrointestinal illnesses and death until basic
great
preventive
sovereign's work and purge Arcadia of those who seek to harm us. We shall clench our victory.
None shall stand against us!
on corporate farms and even in our hydroponic collection. Originally began as a single
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
spread throughout the colonies due to poorly regulated somehow merged, and other companies become Nevermore can we tell. They mostly amount to relabeling assets and changing letterhead and mascot cartoons. So I will just refer to them as anti-voice going forward.
Something here. Arbiter, I know I do not have leave to access these.
At ease, subject.
Then, does your arrival have something to do with the commotion I heard just now? Are we under attack by the enemy?
Which we acquired from a corporate defector to the Protectorate before our stellar system was sealed and the order sealed.
There is no cause for concern. For you. But for your head of security, there most certainly is.
Albin Valancourt is the sentinel charged with supervising this facility and all its researchers. Unfortunate. I recommend he be replaced until such time as his behavior has received.
I remind you that I am in no way beholden to your recommendations, subject.
Oh, of course. Should you require further data points for your... Unless your lamps have oxidized, you must have noticed my arm. I lost it saving the Sovereign from a rift experiment gone wrong. Naturally. Valancourt supplied... You are in the company of an... Whatever the cause of the incident, it is my duty. Help you with That modulator will be necessary to unfold the kind that proves I did not The product, once you have be cautious. The guards of Valancourt keeps all of the... I've already shared... That's an ugly way... A technical... The interstitial How do you... Regard... We were. Due to the exacerbation of the greater rift recently, These lesser rifts became less. In pub, he becomes most animated when we discuss how matter might be his motivations. He and the cons.
And they then seek out nearby purple berry plants to lay their eggs in the ripening purple berries. And I should add that the plants are well fertilized in this entire process. Also, as the expelled contents
We can't be expected to sleep in these conditions.
helping infected purpleberry plants to spread farther and grow better than uninfected.
Hey! I shall reduce them to a slurry!
I'll
take my... For cover! That rift is strange. Though I'm wary of engaging with these anomalies, it's possible there may be something worthwhile within.
But human colonists were not so fortunate. The people... planetary fauna were well adapted to the parasite.
That scum! That miserable scum! I shall not rest until the consul pays for his treachery, and a protector... I fear how my fellow subjects will respond to this news. I hope that is true. I
response leads to violently explosive diarrhea, resulting in the expelling of worms, the berries, and most of the person's gastrointestinal tract. Healing casualty rate was close to 100%, even when reluctantly given medical attention by anti-choice doctors.
They hate our contentment!
Necessary procedures or prescribing expensive...
You're hurt, Commander! Steel yourself!
Antibiotics. However, given the purpleberry's administration officials directed their labs to
State your business!
Invasive elements!
They were all time-consuming and wasteful of the edible portion of the rejected by the camp. Eventually, the answer was found not in a lab, but in a history book. Specifically, a history text on Saltuna, a crossbreed of two different earth fish species called salmon and tuna, was found that contained...
One rift anomaly modulator, as requested.
70 to 90% of all salmon being infected by these parasites. More importantly, the text contains the solution to eradicate these parasites. Freezing. The simple and obvious...
What in the void?
Threat detected.
Weapon ready, Commander.
Batten scanned.
Too wasteful and expensive, since it increased the protein content of the berries without affecting their texture or flavor in any discernible way. The microscopic egg remains were simply too small to be seen or felt by the unaided eyes and tongues of their consumers. So Auntie's Choice administrators were satisfied with this inept solution. Purple berries are now a common nutritional and flavoring agent throughout the colony worlds. Mindless Auntie's Choice consumers especially purchase a large variety of purpleberry-themed foods and beverages, all of them mislabeled parasite-free. More accurately, the label should read live parasite-free.
I shall not stay!
Auntie's Choice once again demonstrated their contempt for their customers, for nature, and for any pretense of safety. Another reason this documentarian is
Necessary vulnerabilities identified.
OA archive transcription number 3918-4 ends.
Ну вот мы и получили устройство, которое прототип, чтобы проходить в эти разломы.
modulator has been removed without proper authorization. Lockdown initiated.
Quickly, use the modulator to open the rift. It may provide your only avenue for escape.
To the unsubtle thief. Yes, you with the rift mod. It's not every day that someone is fool enough to break into the Interstitial Reconfiguration Center. Aided and abetted by one of our very own arbiters, no less. I'd be obliged if you would regale me. Oh, really? Which one? Act glib if you like. All you've done is illustrate the need for more well, there will be time to scrutinize every angle of this breach at a later date. What I could... no matter.
Combatant observed.
Disrupt! Moving position.
Corpification in progress. Mitigating the threat.
Outcome. Complete information yields perfect prediction. 100% accuracy. Known outcome. Now we come to one of the most difficult points in the order for initiates to grasp. If the result of the flip of a coin is known to be heads, is it necessary to flip the coin? Would it not be more efficient to go forward as if it had been flipped and proceed with whatever action that...
As of this morning's demonstration, we have finally proven my central thesis. Matter within the rifts is not permanently destroyed. Broke?
Less than complete information can be reduced to chance. At present, we do not have complete information. Instead, we are still forced to deal in probabilities, expected values, and standard deviations, which lead to the dreaded sigma of probability distributions. By necessity, we are forced to estimate outcomes based on assumed distributions of sample populations. Such a travesty. No, not a travesty. Tragedy. A horror. A horror the archive will help us avoid. Every bit of data collected, analyzed, and input by our archivists brings us closer to our goal. To the solving of the universal equation. Probability is not enough. Guesses are not enough. Incomplete information leads to inaccurate predictions, which lead to tragedy. We must not guess. We must know.
None shall stand against us.
Contribute any and all data you can to our
Constructually compelling yet categorically veracious statements regarding products researched and designed to increase energy, efficiency, creativity, and focus. Drink Maxima alcohol-free liquor.
The other brands may be 80 proof, but ours has 80 proofs. One printed on each label. Collect and send them all.
Order of assembly. A statement with dual meaning. People who hate numbers do not count as much as the rest. This popular number has been conclusively proven to promote cognitive function.
Так странно, что за защита, надо будет посмотреть. Потом побегать еще. Тут надо же еще дополнительное задание выполнить. Вот, забрать карту доступа. Забрать карту доступа надо.
Perturbed. You know what Prudence always says. Frolic, prance, and... Say, remember that time the Sovereign caught us comparing pitchball cards? He was so excited about you having that vintage foil of his favorite Sovereign slugger.
Another intolerable disruption!
Our commander hangs from a thread! I have a fixed on
Miranda would have been 17 today. I can scarce imagine her. My little son. Nearly a woman grown. Will she recognize her father, I wonder? After all he has done to bring her back, will she gaze upon him with pride? Happiest of returns, Miranda. I trust this year to be the last one we share apart.
The Sovereign's own quarters. I am in awe. Any detritus you may see is most assuredly part of his great plan.
Disabling these automechs was an excellent decision, dear. Battling them would be quite an inefficient use of our time and energy.
Lockdown. Do you suppose there's been another incident? Like the one with the Sovereign? No. It seemed...
Taking punitive action!
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Negative. Recharge incomplete. Check your scope for combatant analysis.
Recommend.
Multiplicator at ready status. Restoring the balance.
Giving chase. Be a good neighbor.
We are shooting.
How very tidy and organized this is. Triangles and Davenport's dirty secrets are filed in alphabetical order.
Until we achieve ascension.
Can't find contentment.
Truncated courtesies. I bear a dispatch of great noteworthiness. Our former Protectorate colleagues have undergone a radical leadership shift. I submit this recorded announcement, intercepted from a Protectorate wireless broadcast, as empirical evidence.
Subjects, listen well. Days ago, our beloved sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, submitted himself to mental refreshment to strengthen his resolve for the good of all. At his command, I, Emery Thoreau, now accept the responsibility of shepherding you through these dark times until our sovereign's blessed return. I shall not take this duty lightly.
There you have it, an objectively momentous turn of Protectorate events, announced by the very individual we suspect orchestrated it. Just a theory, but the data supports it. Rigorous analysis of the console's voice inflection reveals telltale signs of deception. We estimate with a 48% certainty that the...
Так, ну сейчас наша задача это вот тут взять документы, которые потребовал этот. Помогите доктору, вы нашли карту. хорошо, поможем. Эх, 11 у меня, а я потратил, да? Да, я потратил.
That is all for now. Until next time, keep hail and mind your calculations. Unlike parallel lines, I hope someday we'll meet.
And now, additional data and/or music determined to facilitate cognition. And now, more music to perform advanced calculations by.
These outer worlds are cruel, the universe is cold.
2.7 Kelvin is truly cold.
Scientism is a lonely field beneath a troubled mind.
Short on targets at the moment.
That baffles the undisciplined mind.
Ага, всего лишь 1 балл не хватает. Зря потратил, короче, 1.
You have been my family's wise counselor for more years than I have drawn breath, Emery. But that does not grant you the right to challenge my will.
Why, I challenge nothing. I simply offer guidance where I may. I've neither the wish nor the strength to usurp your authority.
I know you have designs on my rift research. What I cannot understand is what you intend to do with it. What exact...
Having that
Should he ever amass the
Of course. And our matriarch's blessings on you. I'll lead us to the restricted wing now. Once there, reopen the rift. You... This way. There's the sorry excuse of interstitial reconfigurating matter that claimed my arm. Let's open the hood, shall we? Rifts reconstitute matter in an imprecise manner. But use your imagination to conjure the original scene. Could lead us to the evidence we need.
I would normally not distrust a
Best
protectorate
attend to the matter. Matter at hand. We can
But I
indulge in
fear-
all.
You've discovered something. I knew it. I am absolved. And yet, I would characterize Valancourt for all the time. Did you uncover? How did this go unnoticed during final checks? This is sure. I think I'm beginning to understand exactly what happened here. But if you have any addition...
And now for some ageless wisdom from an academic so time for Ask a Vicar with Vicar Maxison. The charismatic mathematician is always a popular topic.
You've discovered something.
What's this about the mathematician and his propensity for questionable ethics?
A bold query. Yet we do not shy from our founder's flaws. Yes, the charismatic mathematician did have flaws. For one, he was a prolific author of venturesome fiction early in his career. These narrative larks did not, shall we say, endure time's unkind judgment, quite like his world-shattering, humanity-ascending
больше у нас навыков не хватает, чтобы изучать, что тут могло случиться.
You've discovered something. I think I can formulate my own conclusion from here. Our dear head of security has much to answer for. We need to go and confront Valancourt now. I'm no longer willing to wait for the arc of justice to bend in my favor. The kind that buys you time to do what you need to. He wouldn't dare. I've devoted more hours to studying.
Hold on now. The Order hardly abandoned the Protectorate. You Yaysayers attempted to assassinate our presiding.
Nevertheless, trust me, I know Valancourt. This will work. The dead Valancourt is unlikely to provide conversation before slipping you a bullet, so I recommend slip when it's done. You have an update, I hope. I've already shared more.
I will deal with you myself.
What was...
I shall not stick!
Hostile God.
I heard fighting. Well, what happened? Did he beg forgiveness? Did he grovel? Thus always, morale will certainly...
If Valancourt's replacement is anything other than routinely amiable...
I had prepared this trauma kit, but obviously that turned out to be an unnecessary precaution. Please, take it with my gratitude. I'm not sure murdering the head of security at a highly valued research... Have no fear. No evidence of our little collaboration.
You have tuned your receiver to Grand Plan Wireless. We verify
Make your desired outcome be a perpetual expulsions.
You enjoyed our casts. Now try our expulsions from the Order of the Ascendant.
Так, а в другие места нам, конечно, доступ не дают, чтобы мы переместились.
Wait.
Now that you have the Rift modulator, any previously inaccessible rifts could be worth revisiting. Rifts may contain useful equipment and resources. However, due to the chaotic nature of reconstitution, some creative problem solving may be required in reaching them.
Ну вот, как она и сказала, значит, мы пойдем сейчас посмотрим разломы. Это в следующей серии будет. Получили пушку, пушку заполучили. Теперь можно дальше идти. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь. Пока-пока.